Hey folks, how we doing? We are back at the TW. Hopefully, well, it probably won't be the last time because we're halfway through the day already. But we've got everything now to get this thing back together, get that hole tapped out. We're not using helical. I went into that last time. We're not using helical. We're not using helical. We're tapping it. Yeah, we've got to get the trumpet housing back off because we put it on when we finished last time, just so that we didn't get dust and crap and moisture into the back end. So there's 2 bolts on that so we'll get them off and we can crack on. And but just look at this, Matt, 6.10, 610, 110 horsepower, 4-wheel drive. And she's smart. I do love a DX. Obviously we've got what we got? 490 at home. I can't think what it is. A little 2-wheel drive. It's 95 horsepower. But she's a smart tractor, isn't she? 6-cylinder, I'm imagining.
Where do you want it? Do you want to just try you get at it?
Yeah, just pull it up there, mate, or something. Bracket on for the mag drill. Now in the last video I was saying I've got to drill this out to 19mm. Now I don't know where I got 19mm from, but it's like a lot of you said, it's 17.5. So we're going to continue drilling that out because obviously, like we said in the last video, if you've been keeping up, we've still got a bit of stud in there, so I've got to drill that out so that then we can tap it, and then once that's done, we are laughing. So we get the mag drill out now. Right, so I've got a load of what are called blacksmith drill bits. So you get a 13mm shank, but then obviously, larger diameter twist drills on the end. So that's what we're going to use. That in there. Finish drilling that out. I do just need to mark on that the maximum depth. So we need to measure one of these holes to find the maximum depth that we can drill, and then we'll tape that one just so we know how far to go, so we don't go you can imagine it, can't you? just carry on drilling straight into the back end. So that's what we want to avoid. So yeah, so we'll measure that and then we'll get going. This is easily the most stubbornest stud I've ever had to deal with. It really hasn't been a lot of fun. It's fought me every single bit of the way, and it is going to fight me to the end, without a doubt. You know what? That's fine. Did you hear the drill just stutter a bit then? That's finally just given up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can just see bits of the very end of the broken stud in there now. Just fell down there. There you go. See that little bit? That's the last. That's the remnants. You can just see the start of the thread on it. See it? That's what's been fighting me, and it took it took getting it down to that stage for it to give up. I'm gonna preserve that, put it on a plinth, and put it on my mantelpiece, I think. Right, so that is it. That's fully drilled out now. Like I say, not the sort of thing you'd be able to do with a hand drill. That's where the old mag drill just comes into its own. Right, it's time to get it tapped out now. Unfortunately, there's not quite enough room for the tap holder, so we'll have to use some spanners, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'll get it started up. It'll be the first time I've had to use a spanner to set a tap off. Actually, something we did learn in school, how to tap a hole. And something I do actually remember from school as well. The most important bit about tapping is the back turn to get rid of your swarf. So if I remember it correctly, it was 3/4 of a turn forwards, then quarter turn back. That's Darren back. He's just been testing his new, well, you probably can't see it on the video, his new Mashio flail on the McCormick. Needed a bit of work when he got it, so he's just been doing this, you know, just give it his first actual test, and the fact that it's come back, it's still attached to the tractor, is a good sign. Bit more oil. Oh, I think we're about there, I think. Thing to do is now we'll grab the bolt and just wind the bolt in. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Right, so we've just got to drill the hole out on the trumpet housing now, just a bit bigger, just to accommodate the M20 bolt. I've just slid the 18 in there, just so we know we're centred on the hole. We can whip that out and then put the 20 in, and then drill that out again. This is where the old mag drill earns its keep, and Darren, as he's busy on the tee at the minute.
I don't know much.
Right, we've got the 20 in now, but at least we know we're centred on the hole because we had the 18 in first, so we're dead centre on the hole. We've just got to be careful now because we're only going to be taking 2 mil of material off, so we ain't got to over stress the bit, so just back her off a bit. Get it going. Bit of oil on there. Nice and steady. Just like that, she's done. That wants to go up a bit, right? Yeah, just draw out, mate. Trumpet housing is back on, as easy as that. Right, so that's all the short bolts torqued up now. Now we've got these 4 spare. They're the ones that take the long bolts and hold the assister rams with the spacers and the brackets and everything. So they're still off at the minute because obviously we've got to get the ram out and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, essentially that trumpet housing is now on. So can't believe we're making actual proper progress with it.
Got one on.
Where's it going?
That's it.
Put them up.
Yeah.
That'll be the fuel tank back secure, won't it?
Yeah.
So these are the brackets Darren's mate has made up for me. Look at them, absolutely superb. And he's used thicker walled tube as well for the spacers, just so it's a bit stronger. But yeah, look at that, lovely jubbly. I don't know what it costs, probably all the money, but very nice. It'll go on a treat anyway. Easy, Tiger. Easy. You're making me nervous, that gun. Right, where's me?
We still got to get that one in there.
Yeah. Do you want to just? Who's that? Oh.
That one goes in there with another washer.
Is that you got all that all tight? Have you?
Well,
Whether
yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
I might want to loosen it
Yeah,
back up
exactly.
again.
Yeah.
Washer in there. Yeah, just depends whether. Might need to just back them off actually.
Yeah, just
That
give
is
us a bit of flop on it.
Perhaps not that far.
That's it, there's some flop. Right.
Right, that's your department now.
Let me wind this in.
Yep.
Because we're going to have to wind this in and then see what we've got to cut off, because we're going to have to definitely cut some off, isn't we?
I would think.
I would think. The only other thing we could do
Is measure it with a screwdriver.
or is just put another spacer on it.
What, on the outside?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what we've got. You love working with me, didn't you, Darren?
Well, I did bring you 30 washers there. Why didn't you just put a load of washers on the outside?
We could. That's what we'll probably end up doing.
And then you can hang your coat on it when you like
Yeah.
playing with something else you've got.
Yeah, more than lot, mate, more than lot.
Yeah.
Right, just the M20 to put in the new bolt. Right, so we're so close now. Everything is buttoned all up there. It's literally, well, wheel on. But before we get the wheel on, I'm just going to take the opportunity just to give this a good blast in here, because obviously you can never normally get to it with the pressure washer. So I'll give it a good blast in there. That'll be clean. And then it is just wheel on. So, but yeah, everything's bolted on. Sean from SD Agricultural, he made these brackets for me, and they're spot on. Absolutely spot on, and painted them for me as well, so lovely job. Like there's the new metric bolt that everyone will hate because it's not original anymore, but I don't care, it's functional. It's a tractor at the end of the day, like. So that's all buttoned up now. Ram's back on, obviously. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get some new pins made for it. Obviously these are all old pins in here now, so I'm going to get some new pins for it, because I really don't want to go through this again. have one of them rams come loose and bend everything. So so get that done, then hopefully you know, like I say, we'll get the wheel on, then we're going to have a little bit of a treat. We're going to get this 30, the TW30 and hopefully Matt's 4955 all working in the same field. So that'll be a good little test for it. Obviously once we've done that, or I've done a couple of hours, I'll just go around and put a spanner on all these bolts that we've done and just check them, like, you know, just make sure, you know, they want torquing up again. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little vid, and hopefully next time you see this you'll have a wheel on and be working. So hope you enjoyed that. See you on the next one. Ta-ta.